Hello, beautiful and beloved ones. This is Lorelei from the Tightrope to 5D Music Reactions. And what a strange name, you might say. Well, if you don't know about this historic shift from third dimensional consciousness to fifth dimensional consciousness happening now, or even if you know and you just want more info, stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a special message on that. But first, we're going to start with Marcelito Pomoy, The Prayer. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Give me a message and let me know if I did or didn't. Here we go.
Wish 1075.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go.
I never even heard him before, and already I'm entranced. Look at the beauty of his voice. He's quite young. Let's go back.
Wish 1075.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to our place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful voice. And the way he's able to go up, and this is a male singer, but clearly he knows what he's doing in the higher ranges. Let's go back and hear that again. Oh, by the way, what do you guys know about this gentleman? Because I've never come across him before. So give me a message. Anything you might know about him. Let's see. I think this song is from a movie, if I recall correctly. Some of the best songs come from movies. They really are so inspiring. Did you ever notice? Here we go.
Lead us to our place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray you will find your light
nel cuore resterà
and hold within our heart.
a ricordarci che
Stars go out each
Oh
night.
my goodness, what facility he has! Going up and down between his ranges. This guy's amazing.
eterna stella sei
Oh,
negli a preghiera
let this be our prayer
quanta fede c'è
when shadows fill our day.
lead us to a
Eyes, guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, più un mondo di giustizia, di speranza. Ognuno di la mano a sua vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità.
Oh my goodness. Wow, I hate to even stop it, but my goodness, did you hear that? It's like an operatic sound now to his voice. Let's go back a little bit.
più violenza, più un mondo di giustizia. oceani e speranza, ognuno unila, mano a sua vicina, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dai,
We ask that light be kind
ed essere ocean,
in waters from above.
ognuno trovi amore
We hope it's so we'll find
intorno e dentro sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer,
Let this be our prayer,
just like every child
just like every child.
need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Il Africa, I just saw it all. Sento che ci salva.
Wish exclusive
My
on Wish
goodness, my goodness.
1075.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? What? What did I just see? I don't even believe it. Do you know how hard that is, by the way? Have you any idea? If you're not a singer, maybe you don't realize that to go from one range to another is so difficult, like on the fly, just boom, 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 from your head voice or your head voice to your chest voice to your head voice. It's so hard, and it's so very easy to hit the wrong note when you do it. But this guy is just boom, 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 boom. I don't believe this guy is just extraordinary. First of all, the fact that he could even sing in that range where he sounds literally like a woman. And then again, go and sing like he's this strong, boisterous, operatic man. I am just blown away. And and the message, how fifth dimensional is that? Going to the higher one and asking to be led and with grace, and there's this thankfulness, this gratitude in there, just like unbelievable. So like on my scale, 1 being very third dimensional, fear, pain, anger, suffering, sadness, and 10 being very fifth dimensional, love, joy, bliss, peace, abundance, and that spiritual connection. This is so high. I'm going with a 9.5. Amazing. I'm going to have to watch more of this guy for sure. So put in the notes some of his different videos that you like. I'll see, what I can do. I have to fit things in and whatnot, but do let me know. Okay. That was just so uplifting. So uplifting. And my message for today is, what is exiting the planet? What does that mean, exiting the planet? I mean, the kitty cat, come on, sweetheart, let me do my thing here. My cat has been so attached to me since we went away for 5 days for my daughter's wedding. He feels like, he just wants to make sure I don't go anywhere. He was in a good boarding place. But anyway, so what does it mean to exit the planet? Well, actually, we've always exited the planet as a soul, right? Historically, through the thousands and thousands of years, how we have exited the planet has been to pass away. Except that in those days, you didn't really talk about or think about exiting the planet because, first of all, you didn't really think much about the planet as separate from, as like there's stars and stuff out there, or there's other planets. There's anything else, it's just this one, right? So that's the first thing. But we also didn't think about it as anything like that we would be doing with any kind of speed or velocity. Like there'd be a reason, for instance, that we'd be wanting to get off the planet, right? That just wasn't in our consciousness. It wasn't in our thoughts. But now we have an understanding that there are lots of souls right now as we move into this from the third dimensional consciousness to the fifth dimensional consciousness who are going to be, by choice as a soul, exiting the planet. Like they're going to choose right now in this time, the next few years, to leave the planet. Now, what are the reasons for that? And by the way, it's something that we have to understand and give freedom to our loved ones if they're some of the ones who wish to do it. What are the reasons for this? Well, first of all, I want to say it was on my mind because right after my daughter's wedding, a couple days later, one of her beloved uncles did exit the planet. And that was not expected. It was a tragic accident by the recklessness of drivers. Let's put it that way. So, but he also, at a soul level, we have to remember, made a choice to exit the planet. And we always have, by the way, at a soul level, made a choice to exit the planet. But what's different about it now is that there will be lots and lots and lots of people making a choice to exit the planet. Well, why would that be at this historic time? Well, first of all, we're going to the fifth dimension. And it just is that for some certain reasons, certain people, individuals, won't want to go to the fifth dimension. Well, what are the reasons that they don't want to go to the fifth dimension? One, perhaps they're a higher dimensional soul and they've been there and they've done that and they came down to this earth and they gave us some assistance here. And then they're like, okay, I'm not going through the whole process again. I'm going to go back up to the higher realms. So that's one reason. And that could be the people that you know who seem to be a lot more sort of enlightened or those kinds of people that are leaving. Then you have the people who are leaving because they really haven't had enough of the third dimensional experience. They have a lot more experiences to have and a lot more lessons to learn. And there's just simply not a place for them on the fifth dimensional planet to learn third dimensional lessons. It's not what it's about. We don't have anything. We don't have struggling. We don't have suffering. We don't have pain. We don't have fear. All those things that people have to navigate around in third dimension and learn from those experiences, learn their lessons. So those folks will be exiting and going to another planet, incarnating elsewhere where they can learn those lessons and whatnot. And the third pivotal reason why folks would be leaving at this point, by the way, let me just say that second category is going to include the people who are probably not so happy and not so nice and not very nice to other people. You know, you'll have people like that going in that wave, you know, because they haven't learned the lesson of how to be divine sparks of God, right? For sure. They're not even close to it. They don't even have a shot, right? Criminals and stuff like that. People who are chronic criminals and who aren't going to go any other direction, they're going to go, you know? So, and then there's the third category, which is people who just simply have a body that has gotten so broken down in this third dimensional reality that it's just not going to be able to make the shift. And those people could be in either category. They could be light workers who just, or people of the light, I should say it that way, who just came to this planet and just had devastating experiences and could never kind of pull themselves out of it enough to get the body healthy and fit and so on. By the way, that's a good thing you want to do is work on fitness, work on your health, body, mind, and spirit. So people whose bodies are at a certain age or at a certain sort of level of unhealth, we'll say it that way, are just not going to be able to make it through this transition. And those folks could be in either of the categories. They could be people who've come from the light, now go back to the light, or they could be people that need more experiences on the third dimensional plane and will go to other third dimensional areas. And they will be exiting the planet. So this is like a lot of exiting the planet that we are going to need to navigate and keep ourselves centered and keep ourselves understanding that this is not a tragedy. This is a butterfly transformation for people to go on to the next life and to the next state of being. And then for those of us who are left, we are up to the fifth dimension. Now you got a little bit of time, but certainly I would work on health and wellness and all of that and learning about this and knowing more about it and all of that so that you will be prepped and prepared when the time comes. And it is here, by the way, now. It's just happening a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Okay, beloved ones, I'm sending you this wonderful fifth dimensional energy, the love, the peace, the bliss, the joy, the knowledge that all is well and all is always well. Here it comes, coming at you now. Namaste. I honor the God in you.